What is gold-backed currency? Gold-backed currency, or the gold standard, is a monetary system where the currency is freely exchanged for a fixed quantity of gold. Sounds like a good idea, right? Okay, so how many currencies are gold-backed today? None. Not one country is on the gold standard. Why? The gold standard is what economists call representative money. When a culture first starts out, they usually use commodity money, real goods. This is honest-to-God bartering, where I'll thatch your roof for 4 chickens is the only currency. That's pretty much subsistence, since you can't really have a national monetary policy involving chickens. It's also difficult to retain any wealth and exposes the monetary system to things like, well, bird flu. Dead chickens have much less value. To retain and protect wealth and to expand their influence, the growing culture turns to what is called representative money. That's the gold standard, where gold is represented by a certificate. It doesn't matter if it's gold, silver, or dust. Whatever the standard is, the entity making the currency has to back it with a fixed amount of the commodity. Of course, that also makes it easy to track and tax your wealth, and it allows the government to control and regulate the flow of commerce. Wealth is protected because it's tough to print extra money, since you can't really print more certificates than bags of gold you have in your vault. Printing extra money came into vogue under Lyndon Johnson's presidency. Johnson funded both a war he inherited and a massive array of new social programs he wanted. Sound familiar? He didn't have enough gold to fund the programs. He funded his Great Society anyway, which forced his successor to break with the gold standard to meet the increasing demands of those programs. This moved the United States to the third stage in monetary theory, the fiat currency. No, not the crappy Italian car fiat, though you couldn't tell that from the state of the economy today. Fiat currency is one backed only by the full faith and credit of the government. It's what is called a trust note, or what you could think of as an unsecured loan. Fiat currency is effectively a way to fund a welfare state. That's what Alan Greenspan wrote in 1966. It continues to be true as the federal government today prints trillions of dollars in an effort to fund social programs previously thought unimaginable because they were unfundable. When we say these programs will be paid for by our grandchildren, it's true. The unsecured loan of fiat currency works just like a loan. But remember, the loan that got us Social Security comes due, so be careful saddling your grandchildren the same way our grandparents saddled us. Remember I said dead chickens have much less value? This fiat currency is voodoo, especially when it's viewed as a bottomless well of cash for programs, where no program can be too expensive and where deflation can be staved off by a messianic president. So apparently, dead chickens and blind faith are all you need. Tell truth to power. Hear the real story. Think for yourself. Join the conversation at econmilitia.com. Take back your inalienable rights.